feel lazy, unmotivated, easily distracted all the time, without willpower, what's happening to you? Stop blaming yourself. You're not broken. You were programmed to be distracted. Hey, it's Lynnie Wennerstrom, certified self-talk trainer and life coach. You've probably tried productivity hacks, apps that help you, planners, all kinds of tips and tricks to help you, and still felt behind. But here's the truth. It's not you. It's the script running your brain. And today, I'm going to show you how to fix your focus from the inside out. You know, I used to start my mornings full of hope. I'm going to get my goals done. I'm going to achieve everything. I'm going to get my priorities listed down. That's how I used to start my day. I'd plan everything out. I'd have my list. I'd have my priorities. I'm going to tackle that. I'm going to make those goals, be focused, finally feel on top of things, maybe even get ahead. And then one little distraction, and then another, and then another. Then suddenly I was doing something completely different. And at the end of the night, I'd look back and say, what the heckaroos did I even do today? I felt defeated. I couldn't even remember what I had set out to do in the first place, except for my list, which I didn't feel very good about looking at that list with nothing even checked off. I felt defeated, I felt exhausted, and I felt behind again. And I'd think, what's wrong with you, Lynnie? What is wrong with you? I started thinking, are you getting too old? Have you just lost your focus? Do you need some more of those hacking your brain supplements to get my brain working again? Maybe, am I a little bit on the lazy side? Am I allowing distractions because it's easier? But deep down, I knew better. Something else was going on. I didn't know what it was, but I did know it was running the show. And it was one of those things, let's see if I find the next podcast, the next book, something out there is going to help me. And that's when I learned the truth about programming. Programming. You're not too old. You're not lazy. You're not scattered. You were programmed to be distracted, but that programming can be changed. Let's pause here for a minute because I really want you to hear this. Your brain is listening to you. Everything that you say to yourself, your brain is listening. We talk about this a lot on this channel. Your brain is always listening to you. I can't focus today. I can't finish what I start. I'm getting too old. Your brain is wiring that in. With repetition, your brain is wiring that in. Your neurons in your brain are firing based on the information you give it, on the words you repeat. And the more you repeat these words, the stronger that wiring gets packed into your brain and becomes what you actually think. The more you repeat them, the more they become your reality. So if you want to fix your focus, trying harder is not going to cut it. You have to rewire the program, because that's the root cause. That's what's creating your problem. Your wiring, your programs. And guess what? You can fix that. Yes, you can. So let's talk brain science for just a minute. Research shows that with repetition, your brain starts rewiring and creating new neural pathways in about 21 days. That's where that phrase that you've heard so often, you can change a habit in 21 days. That's where that comes from. That's not guesswork. That's neuroplasticity. When you change what you say when you talk to yourself, what your brain hears consistently, you start becoming a new person. You start creating a new version of you. And that's what happened to me. I didn't fix my willpower. I didn't fix my focus. I rewired my brain. And now what used to feel like chaos doesn't mean things don't still happen, but you definitely have more control and your brain gets rewired and you have more clarity, more focus, more attention on what you want to put your attention on, less distraction. And you can have that too. So I talk about this a lot on this channel because over 77% of our conscious brain, mind, is programmed with programs that do not serve us, programs that are negative, that hold you back, that stop you when you want to go forward and you're like, what's wrong with me? By the way, that's getting wired in, remember that. Try not to say that very often. Start saying, what's right with me? This is what's right with me. Some of these programs are even harmful. And then over 95% of your subconscious mind, over 95% of that is wired with negativity. The same. Negative, holding you back, self-sabotage. Why do I self-sabotage? It's because of your wiring in your brain. That people, when you were first born, you were born with unlimited promise and potential. And then you got programmed. And things were repeated to you. You heard them. May have been on the television or from the media or from your parents or from teachers or from peers or even your religious or spiritual leaders. And then you started saying that to yourself. The more that you said it, the stronger those programs became, and the more that those neurons wired and fired together in your brain. It's like this incredible web of, if you've never seen the way the brain works when it's thinking or doing anything, if you've never seen that, it's fascinating. You can see it. Just put it in a search engine and look for a brain that's rewiring. It's fascinating to watch. It looks like a bunch of electrical wires crossing and moving together, and the more that they, in different parts of your brain, are moving, they're wiring and firing together, the more you're creating programs that work for you rather than against you, holding you back or stopping you or harmful or counterproductive or any of those kinds of things. So how do you rewire your brain? That's what we're talking about. That's what I said that I would share with you. You don't need more motivation. You don't need more supplements. You don't need another planner. How many planners do you have that you haven't filled out, by the way? You need a better internal script. You need to rewire your brain. How do you do that? You start with self-talk, the right self-talk, the kind that speaks to your brain the same way that when somebody speaks to you in English, you understand it. That's the kind of self-talk that you need. You need the right self-talk that speaks directly to your brain in a fashion, in a manner, in a language that your brain understands. Brain talk, brain speak, that's what you need. And when you repeat that new script for just minutes a day, every single day, your brain, it begins to change. Your focus starts firing. Your confidence returns. And your life seems doable and less chaotic because you start to take control of your life. If you want to experience this shift for yourself, I invite you to join me or to join my wait list for the power of self-talk. It's a free training that I'm offering that will go over this exactly, precisely, the how-to. You can click the link in the description and join the wait list for the power of self-talk. This is where I show you exactly how to rewire the programs that are silently running your life so that you can take back control of your life. So know this, no, you are not broken. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just programming. Programming that you can change. That's the message I am always sharing with you on this channel. I'm always sharing that message. You were born with unlimited promise and potential, and then you got programmed, and you can change those programs. That's the good news. And now you know you have the power to change it, and I'm going to walk with you every step of the way. Know this, you can do, be, change, have, create, become absolutely anything. Absolutely anything. The more you say you can, the more you focus on what you can do, rather than what you can't do, the more you focus and place your attention on what can be done, rather than what can't be done, the more you're going to create the life that you truly desire. And starting with your self-talk, I have not found anything more powerful than rewiring the brain, using neuroplasticity to your benefit. It is such a gift from the divine for us to use. Once you understand it, once you understand your own power, you cannot go back and you cannot not understand it. It's taken me years to find the way to rewire my brain. I understood neuroplasticity for many, many years. I did not understand the exact way to get there. I believe in you, kiddo. You can do this. As always, shining my light to brighten yours.